or I would send Cupcake to pee in your shoes.
Hello, my friends. How is everybody today? Oh my goodness, the chat is full. Let me go back here. Gigi, first one in. Echo, echo, echo. That's hilarious. Hey, Gigi, happy early birthday, Gigi. Tomorrow is Gigi's birthday. Hi,
Happy
Margie.
early birthday.
We
Happy
have
birthday, Gigi.
Linus and Candy on the panel with us. Hi, Wendy. How are you? Let's see who else is here. Gigi Margie. Oh yeah, Margie's Humane Society has the cutest little kitty cat, and its name is Marianne. And it's even spelled my way. Most people, nobody ever spells it my way. You sent me a picture. It's so it does a little head cock to the side like Lucy does. Huh?
Oh,
It was very cute. Hi, Bonnie. Hey, Mousy. Doing laundry. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I asked Doug right before he came down. Can you go put the whites in the dryer? Who's not feeling well? Who's not feeling well? Could be better. Gigi, could be better. Got to get a good night's sleep tonight so you feel good for your day tomorrow. 19 peeps and only 6 thumbs up. We can do better. Oh, thanks, Gigi. We do appreciate the thumbs up. We really, really do. That lets YouTube know that they need to get our videos in front of other people in their feeds. So it's not just to make us feel good, it's to actually get some exposure for our videos and our group. So please do give the thumbs up. Appreciate it. Hey, Mousy. Hey, Dawn. Hi, Kendall. Dawn, 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 Dawn. Wendy, Tammy. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Cheryl. Yep, Gigi on the waiting list for a pair of these scissors. I couldn't remember. There was somebody else last week that asked about them, and I couldn't remember who it was. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Debbie. Debbie, tomorrow night we're doing lace, doilies, and linens. Tomorrow night.
no.
No, no, Glynis, no. Hi, Bonnie. Hi, Tina. Hey, JJ, how are ya? Good to see you. Let's see. I don't see Amanda F yet. 2 Bonnies. Yep, we've got at least 2 of almost everything, Bonnie. That's because they're just awesome names. They're just awesome people. So we got 2 of everything. We got let's see, Bonnie M. What does Debbie call you? Bonnie Sue? No, not Sue. Is it Sue? What's your middle name, Bonnie? I forget. When Debbie's nodding, she's friends with Bonnie, and she always calls her something. Bonnie Sue, maybe. And so then we have Bonnie Lipke. Doilies, I know. It's going to be a nail biter tomorrow. I know. I've got a couple of boxes I'm pulling out. Debbie, you're selling tomorrow night? What time? Bonnie Carroll. That's it. Sorry. That's it. You're right, Bonnie. You are so, of course you're right. Bonnie Carroll. So we have Bonnie Carroll and we have Bonnie Lipke. Debbie Ham, what time is your sale tomorrow night? Shoot. I know you wanted to be here for the doilies, linens, and lace. Dang it, dang it, dang it. So after we finished last week with our half-price tool sale, and I was moving all of the tools into the order packing, the package packing, the order packing room. I have an order packing room now. I took over the guest bedroom, which is a master bedroom. It's twice the size of my master upstairs because it was 2 bedrooms that they knocked down a wall and made it into one giant master bedroom. So that is now my order packing room. So if you want to stay here, you're going to be sleeping amongst boxes all the way around the room. So I was taking everything to the order packing room, and which really helps because it moves it away from the stuff that's still here so I can see what's what. and I uncovered a whole nother box of some tools that I didn't see last week. And I know somebody had asked about these last week, and I knew I had some, but I didn't see them. So 5:45 Central, which is 4:45 my time. How long do you go, Debbie? Do you go all night? Because that's 4:45 my time, 4:45, and we start at 6, so we start an hour and 15 minutes later. Paula, hi Paula. You're selling doilies, lace, napkins, and various things at 5:45 every Friday. Okay, and I'm pretty much doing Thursday night and Friday night. We stopped doing the Friday night and Saturday day. It's hard to do all Saturday day and then do the Saturday night live. There's just not enough time to get everything done that needs to be done. So we kind of swapped Saturday day for Thursday night. But we only do 3 hours. We only go 6 to 9. So I don't know if you guys go longer than that. So, but Debbie, send me a private message. Send me a private message. You guys go way later into the night, so they could go from here to yours, and still be at a sale all night long. Okay, so is it anybody that was here that asked about these last week? Gigi is on the wait list for one of these. So, excuse me. Candy, if you could put Gigi down for one of these. If you could put Debbie R down for one and put Sandy Foster down for one. Kendall, yeah, somebody asked last week and I did not write down who it was. All right, put Kendall down for one. And I normally sell these at 11. I'm going to give
Kendall would like 2.
She'd like 2. Let me see how many we have. All right, okay, Debbie, Sandy, Gigi, Kendall. Yeah, Candy, we normally sell these for 11. We're going to do them for 7 tonight. These are the last ones that I have, and that's pretty close. They were already discounted, so didn't look up what the retail is, but that's pretty close to half price there. Let's see. So Debbie, Sandy, Gigi, Kendall. Hi, Rebecca. Okay, I have another one for Kendall, and then there is one left. Debbie Ham. Debbie Ham gets a pair. Okay, you got it.
Do you have any of the blue-handled ones left?
I had 2 of the large ones. Is that the one you're talking about? I didn't have any of the little. I didn't have any of the little ones.
I love that so much. If I lose it, I'm lost. I need another one.
That little one? Isn't that amazing?
It is fantastic.
It's amazing. I'll work on getting another one of those, at least for you, Glennis, if I can't get them at a super duper low price, because I'll get another pair for me too. So I've got Debbie Royer, Sandy Foster, Gigi, Kendall for 2, and Debbie Ham for 1. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that is all we have of those. Did that make perfect sense, Candy? Because that was really organized, you know.
Got it.
Candy's super duper at that.
Candy is used to my organization, so.
Don't blame me if the invoice is wrong.
No, I will take responsibility for that because that wasn't actually listed.
Sometimes I fall asleep. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's how boring we are. Sometimes she falls asleep on us. Oh shoot! I forgot my letters. Let me make a quick call to my trusty assistant upstairs. Just don't tell him I called him that.
Why don't you leave them downstairs? Why do you take them back upstairs?
Well, I don't normally.
I was wondering that.
You did it last week too.
I did because of all the stuff that's on the page this month.
You're taking those pictures upstairs.
All the blue letters that are in the living room, the blocks. The blue.
You can make yourself another set.
That have the letters A through G on them.
Yeah. She is a crafty
Thank
person. You'd
you.
think she would do that.
I appreciate it. Okay, bye. I actually do have another set.
Oh, jeez.
Are they? But they might be upstairs too because I've been leaving these down here because the bag that I keep them in is empty. And okay. The only reason I took them upstairs was to take pictures of the things that have to be listed on the page
Yeah,
because I want to take those pictures in the natural light. They come out much better than this stuff. Come
You mean
on.
you don't have a special room? You got a fancy shipping room. You don't have a fancy picture room?
I do, but it's covered with stuff right now, so it doesn't. So I'm taking them out and doing them in the natural light because it's much faster. Because that's what takes the most time is just trying to get pictures of things. And I have another set, and they were only I think A, B, C, D. And while I was taking pictures, I said I just need to make a second set to keep one upstairs, one downstairs. But, really for the most part, I don't need them upstairs ever. It's always downstairs for the sale. Because we don't do that upstairs anymore. Let me go to the stairs. Speaking of the stairs. Have any problem finding him? He's sitting right on that table. Of course, I don't know where he was when I called him. He might have been out in the garage. Oh, there you are. Okay, no problem. Here, you can stop there. Toss it down. Okay. So, one at a time.
Oh, good catches.
Cornhole.
Is she going to make it out alive, ladies?
A lot of crash sounds.
That was hilarious. I stood at the bottom of the stairs with a box, and he tossed them all down one by one.
Did he get them all in the box?
He did.
Oh, he didn't hit you in the forehead with one of them? Oh. I'm disappointed.
Of course, I moved the box around to make sure I caught them.
Oh.
There will be no forehead hitting here. Oh,
my hubby would have tried to hit me in the forehead.
Oh. Oh, okay. Let's get something
Hi,
else.
Kendall.
Mine would have said, you catch like a girl and brought them all the way down.
Oh, there is that too, but
okay.
maybe after he hit me in the forehead and I fell down and faked it.
Really? Yeah. You're a flopper. A is the cleanup roller. It's from We Are Memory Keepers. And this cleans up glitter, embossing powder, little tiny bits and scraps and fuzzy, dusty stuff like that. Here. Okay, so the way you see it right here is right here. And so then this twists to make it all in line. And then that folds in half. So for storage, it's actually, you can see the fold right there. It's actually this big, which is about 4 inches. So that's pretty cool. And this is the kind of stuff on it that you don't have to replace. You just wash it with warm soapy water, takes all the stuff off of it, and then let it air dry. Do not dry it on anything. Let it air dry and it gets it sticky back. Those retail for $10. We're going to sell them for $5. And I have 1, 2, 3. I only have 3. Okay, so that is A.
Okay.
That is the cleanup roller. Okay. And then B is this pack of Inkadinkadoo stamps. They are wood mounted. It's a brand new pack of stamps. Inkadinkadoo is from EK Success. Get well soon. I miss your smile. Feel better. Meanwhile, enjoy the meds. I like that one. Cough, cough, sniff. Feel better in a jiff. Best wishes for a speedy recovery. Okay, the pack of 4. And we're going to do that for $5. That's this one here. That is the Inkadinkadoo. I like Inkadinkadoo.
And you have how many?
1. Only 1.
1. Okay.
Only 1. And then we're going to do, C will be eyelets and storage case. This is a We Are Memory Keepers, and it's a little plastic storage case. Each one of the sections flips up, and has eyelets in it. It has 2 different styles, 3 of them in antique bronze, white, and let's see, that's gray, are the round. And the other 3, there's a gold one that's a star, a silver one that's a flower. The other 3, there's 4 more. There's a black one that's round too, and there is an antique bronze one that's a heart. So yeah, there's 4 round ones and 3 shapes: stars, hearts, and flowers, and all the colors that we use the most. They are all metallic, so you get the case, and 141 eyelets in there, and they retail for 10. So we're going to sell those for 5, and I have left 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. I have 14 of them. So you may go any time.
Okay, that's in.
$14 available. Okay, so let me take this moment while we're waiting on these to tell y'all. And after we're done with this one, so we don't get in the middle of all the letters, I'll have Candy put the link in for the Happy Paper People page, not the group, but the page. The group is private. The page is public. If you haven't heard about it yet or haven't seen it, if you haven't gone over there and liked the page, go over there, like the page. Make sure that you go into the notification settings and have it send you notifications, because right now we're having a big October sale event going on the whole month of October, every single day at noon Pacific time. So that's 1 Mountain, 2 Central, and 3 Eastern. Every single day this month, Sharon and I are posting things in there for sale, and they're, for the most part, special things that either we've made or someone in the group has made, or things that like I have never had at the sale. I don't think I have anything to go in there that I've had at the sale before. Some great finds from estate sales, some new things, some old things, some handmade things, some amazing things. So go check it out. And the purpose of this sale, Sharon and I are putting everything in there, and 100% of the proceeds of this sale are going to keeping Happy Paper People running well and growing. So covering the cost of StreamYard, the cost of I'll just tell you, we want to be sending out prizes every single month. We want to have something going on every month that we're sending out prizes to at least a couple of you. And we can pay for part of that, but it does start to get expensive paying for postage. We are happy to donate the things, but if we have help with the postage, that sure helps a lot. So all the proceeds from this sale are going towards keeping YouTube going, keeping StreamYard going, keeping the group going, keeping new stuff coming along. And it's exciting. There's been some fun things in there. In fact, if you haven't been in there today, I just asked Candy to put the post into the group just so people could see it if they hadn't. There is an Edith Holden book that went in today that was contributed by Miss Candy. I mean, just contributed out of her pocket, and I know what she paid for it, and it wasn't cheap. It's up for auction, and it's the minimum bid to open the auction is not even as much as she paid for it. So please bid on that and get that up there, so at least we don't feel bad that it went for less than she paid for it. But the Edith Holden book is hardback, and it's in German. It's amazing. I have it. It's upstairs. I could get it if you want to show you, but the pages have aged really nicely. It was copyright 1979, so it's got perfect aging. It's got the exact same handwriting. It's just in German. The exact same pictures. All the photos are amazing. I don't know how many pages it is. I can check, Amanda. I don't know, but it's the regular thick book. It's the hardback. It's not a teeny tiny one of the thin ones. It's a regular.
Yeah, it's the nature book that she had. It is the same thing. It's just in German. So it's the same amount of pages. It's just in German.
I can check the number of pages and I'll add it to the post. so that you can see it.
Julie, yes, Gigi's here.
Gigi is here. Amanda, as soon as we finish this one, I have something for you. Okay, so before it goes too far, Glennis, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Let's go ahead.
Tammy H will take C.
Tammy H. Thank you, Tammy.
Candy will take A and C.
Did you say Tammy?
Candy.
Candy, I'm sorry. Oh, my brain is on Edith Holden now. Thank you, Candy.
Sheila will take C.
Thank you, Sheila. And hi, Sheila. I didn't see you come in.
Sandy
Hi,
Foster
Marlo.
will take C.
Thank you, Sandy.
Laura Coyote will take C.
Hi, Laura. Laura Chai.
Margie will take C.
Thank you, Margie.
Kendall will take C.
Thank you, Kendall.
Tina will take C.
Thank you, Tina.
Amanda F will take C.
Thank you, Amanda.
Bonnie M will take C.
Thank you, Bonnie.
Okay, looks like everybody's.
Okay, so we got that. Okay, no interest in the Inka-Dinka-Doo stamp set?
None.
And that means we have 2 rollers left. Okay. All right, so that one goes there. And let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me just move those right over to here.
Marianne,
Yes.
Tina O is asking if you have mailed, if you're starting a new box and mailed her last one, or you're
I
still
have
waiting.
not mailed your last one, Tina. And I may be able to fit some of this stuff in it. I'm getting really good at these boxes. I'm getting irritated with the post office. They just raised rates again.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I don't know what they are international, Glennis. 8, 9, 10. In fact, that reminds me, Tina, you know the big trifold mat that you got last week? If you're okay with me taking it out of that big plastic shell it's in, because there's like an extra 4 inches on that shell, if you're okay with me taking it out of that and wrapping it, I can fit that in the medium box. We don't even have to upgrade, I don't think. Hi, Christina. I can't remember if yours has gone out. I want to say no, Christina. I don't think it has gone out yet. A whole mess of them are set to go out tomorrow. But since they were ready to go today, if I felt that we could fit anything in them, I held them today in case you had anything tonight that I could just slip in there and not have to start a whole nother box for you. I'm really trying, guys. Post office isn't helping me any, but I'm really trying. Amanda, last week we had the reflection tracer and you were the first one on the wait list. And in this next box of tools that I uncovered, I found one. So Amanda, you get that at the half price, $7.50 if you still want it. If you don't, there was somebody else behind you on the wait list, but I figured you wanted it. Okay, Tina, thank you. Okay, Amanda gets that. Great. Okay, let's move that one over. Okay, we've got some pretty cool things tonight. Here's a good one. Let's do this. Everybody needs a glue gun. I like a mini glue gun. Let's just do this. This is just one. It won't be an ABC. It's an AdTech high temp glue gun. And it is mini. Like, here's the palm of my hand. I love it. Just hold it like right there in the palm of your hand. So if you've got a great big one, but you'd like to have a little tiny one around that is as strong, as powerful, so you don't have to drag out the whole big one, these are awesome. I have 2 mini ones and 2 big ones. Why do I need 4 glue guns? I have no idea. No idea. It was one of those things, you just acquire $5, Glennis, but there's only 2 available. So go ahead and put them in. One of those things you just kind of acquire through the years, and for some reason I just can't get rid of the ones I have. I just keep adding to them.
Would you have any gel plates?
I do not.
Hmm.
I do not. And my source that I thought we were going to get some discount gel plates fell through.
Okay.
Well, the prices are not what we consider discounts. Not yeah. I'm still working on those though. I am still working on those.
2 are definitely not enough.
Oh, with the glue guns?
Yeah.
I'm
No,
sorry,
of
guys.
the gel plates, I mean.
Oh, of the gel plates. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I agree. I need to set them all over my desk because, yeah, well, you know why.
Candy will take one of those glue guns.
You got it. Thank you, Candy.
And it looks like the other one is available.
Okay. Okay, one in there and one over there. All right, so here is something. Whoop, don't tip over. I'm really excited about this because I think this is just this is a fun we'll just do this one by itself. I opened this one. I'm going to keep it so I can open it. So there it is. Couldn't find which end to open it at. These are from DCWV. You don't have to put that down. Just put envelope stencil kit. Envelope stencil kit. Okay, I love my envelope punch boards. I won't give those up for anything. But I can think of a couple times when I might use this, and these would be really handy just to have. There are 3 stencils. Trying to keep them all in the black so that you can see them. That one's kind of sort of not all on, but partly on. Yeah, getting some good reflection from them too, so you can't really see too well. Okay, so this one is an A7 envelope, which is 5 1/4 by 7 1/4. And so if you wanted to lay this down on a piece of paper and take a pen or pencil and trace around it, you're going to have the notches and everything, and you can put a mark or you can draw a line down here. There's an actual slit right here. It's a nice wide slit, so you could draw a line there. I like to just put a mark at each end because that tells me then I'm gonna just fussy cut around the outside, and it tells me where to go put this on my scoreboard. Like I pull out my mini scoreboard, I take my piece of paper and I would just line my my mark up there and make sure my mark on the bottom was in the exact same ditch, and then score that and turn it around and do all 4. And then you've got an envelope. It's cool because it's clear, and so you could actually place it on a piece of paper and get the design on the paper exactly where you want it on the envelope. Guess that's what I'm trying to say. So that's an A7. It also comes with an A2, which is 4.375 by 5 3/4. And then it comes with the mini envelope, which is the gift card envelope size, which is 2.625 by 3.6. Put them on my hand, you can't see them at all. So yeah, I don't like to fold them because, you know, it's just it's a thick acetate, but it's just acetate, and they don't need to be folded. I would put them in a file folder and keep them flat is what I would do there. But yeah, so anyway, that is the envelope stencil kit. You get all 3 in the kit from DCWV, and they're $5. And while you put those in, I'll look and see how many I have because I am not sure.
Okay, that's in.
Let's see here. Got a couple of big tools tonight too. I'm kind of excited about. I always love those at a discount price.
Well, you need at least 2 of those.
Oh, 2 of these? I have 2. I
One
have
for,
2.
One for Sheila and one for Candy.
You got it. Thank you, ladies.
Are there more, or do I put available?
There are
or
more.
sold?
Yep. Nope. There are more.
Okay.
Yeah. I think there was like 10.
Okay.
So yeah, somebody else pops up. There are more. Sheila and
I'm tempted.
Candy.
I haven't decided for sure.
Okay. Just let me know. There are plenty. Okay.
I'll gift one to Glynis.
Oh.
Oh,
What a sweetheart.
well, thank
Oh.
you.
Thank you, Candy. Candy for Glynis.
That's awfully nice of you.
That is nice of her. See, that's just the kind of gal she is. All right, I see we lost our focus.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll bring our handy dandy little book there. Okay, so does anybody here quill? Anybody quill? You know what quilling is? Y'all know what quilling is. That's when they
I think
take
it's
the little,
cool, but I don't have the patience for that.
yeah, the little tiny strips of paper and they curl them up into tiny little things. I think they look so cool. And I've been wanting to do it forever. And I have lots of the strips of paper all ready to go. But I think, how long is it going to take me to do that? How many other things can I get done in that amount of time? And so I just have never bothered to
Yeah.
start doing it. Okay, well, I found this handy dandy tool. It's called a spinning tool. Spinning tool. This is the spinning tool kit, and it is for quilling. Let's see if we can get that in the picture. That's what quilling is when you take the little pieces of paper and you roll them up. Yeah, as a kid, we probably would have been professional quillers. You know how you roll up everything? And you just plug this into a USB outlet or into your computer, and that powers it. So it's not going to run on a battery that ends up dying a slow death. There's some quilled stuff. You can quill big pieces of paper or little pieces of paper. So the spinning tool kit includes the rotary tool and attachments for flower and paper quilling, pom-poms, and tassels. Oh, okay. I got it. So this little thing here that has kind of a funnel shape, that's going to be the quilling tool for your flowers. And then these little ones that are the flat pieces of paper, those are going to be just your straight, no, it's not a blade, but pointy thing, whatever it is. And then pom-poms and tassels too. Anyway, I only got two, and I'm going to keep one and try it out. I hope I'll try it out. That's another thing that I've never tried before that I have, Glynis. So I have one to sell. They retail for $33, and we're going to sell it for $15 tonight. So that'll be A. So there's only one. That's the spinning tool kit, $15.
Do you have the papers to go with them?
Oh, the little quilling papers. I might have some actually. Honestly, I might have some. I don't have them right here, but I think I actually might. Okay, I have
Tina
only
was
one.
asking.
Oh, okay. I know that I can get them, and I think I have some, and I just never brought them out because I never had the tool, and I, didn't know if anybody was quilling, and I thought maybe I should try it first. So I'm pretty sure I have some in a box or in one of these bins. I have only one of the Crop-A-Dile. This is the pink Crop-A-Dile. It comes in the case, and it comes with 100 eyelets. Has all the little compartments that you can store eyelets in there. So it comes with some in the four corners. There's the Crop-A-Dile, the paperwork, everything you need to know. Chipboard, fabric, plastic, and thin tin. The Crop-A-Dile go through. Yeah, it goes through pretty much everything. Pretty awesome. The retail on this one is $43. So we're going to sell it for $21.50. Half price. $21.50 for the Crop-A-Dile. So there's only one of those. Let's see if there's something else that there's only one of. We'll make that C. Only one. Over here. Oh, there's only one of this. Here we go. These are cool. I've got a couple of these sets. All right. These are knockouts. That's what they're called. They are border punches. And there are several different kits. They are interchangeable, and every different kit that it's a different theme, different types of things, you'll find that they're different colors. So it's usually pretty easy to see which ones you have. This is kit number 2. They're all interchangeable. So this is the actual punch itself. Or no, I'm sorry, this is the punch. This is the tool that it needs to go into. You just lift up this blue flap, you set your punch in there, and then you push it down. And it has the guides on it that you can move your paper along if you want to do an entire border. I like this one. I think it looks like a mustache. So you don't have to do a whole border, just do a mustache and then take your scissors and cut this corner off to a point. That's kind of my favorite one. So this, yeah, there is a picture. Okay, so that's what the tool looks like. And then you just set the strip that is the border punch, whichever one you want, in it. And then stick your paper in, and away you go. These retail for, go ahead.
Christina wanted to know if that was the big Crop-A-Dile.
The big one is the big bite, right? This is not the big bite. This is the handheld size one, the pink one. I don't think I've ever seen the big bite in. The big bite has the great big handle, and it's about this long, about that long. It actually has the exact same size holes as the big bite does. Actually, the head of the big bite and this one are exactly the same. They are identical. They do all the same things. One of them does not do more than the other. The reason everybody likes the big bite is because it will go into the center of a piece of paper. It's where this one you can only go in so far. The big bite has a long neck. So you could get in like 6 inches into a piece of paper and put your eyelet in the middle if you wanted. I still have never used it for that. I need to make a point of doing that this month too, Glynis. But yeah, that's the only difference in the big bite. And the pink one is the one that I always grab because they do identical things. You just can't get as far into a piece of paper. Get like 2 inches in.
Sandy, they're not in yet.
Oh,
she retracted already. Okay.
Oh.
How much?
Okay.
How much for that?
Knockouts retails for $50. So half of that would be $25. We're gonna take that down a little farther. We're gonna sell for $22.
Okay, those are in. First me on all of them.
Yes, there is only one of each.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Somebody just walked in with a big bouquet of flowers.
Wow.
Oh, they're beautiful.
How do you rate? Very cool. Way to go, Tom.
Just cause.
Just because?
Yeah, that's what he does. He just randomly buys me some.
Oh, that's
Those are the best kind of flowers.
Yeah, they are. That is very sweet. Way to go, Tom. You're the best.
He is. Sandy will take B. Sandy Foster.
Thank you, Sandy.
That is so cool. So A and C are available.
That's awesome. What kind of flowers, Glynis?
There are variety bunch. So there's daisies. There's
Nice. I love those with all the colors. All the different
I've got
colors.
yellow, red,
all the different
burgundy,
flowers.
pink.
Oh,
2 different types of greenery.
wow.
Some little ones, some little blue ones. It's gorgeous.
Wow.
Just gorgeous.
Okay, so here's another one. There's only one. Here's one. There's only one. And there's one. There's only one. Okay, we'll put in 3 more that there is only one. First one is Craft Scissors Value Pack. It is a 4-pack of scissors. Craft scissors. They do come to a point. They are fairly sharp. They retail for $27. Half of that is $13.50. We're going to sell them for $12.
Okay.
And I have to put that in marker because then I can't see it after a while. So from 27 to 12 on that one. The next one is the clear cut punch. That is the butterfly. And this is the one where you put the base underneath your piece of paper and then you put this over the piece of paper. So if you want to go into the middle of a piece of paper to get a particular image, you can cut it right out of the center. You don't have to destroy the entire piece of paper getting to it. It's kind of like the Big Bite Crop-A-Dile where it'll go right into the middle. Most punches, we have to cut away at the paper until we get close enough that the punch will fit it. This will go right over the top of it. You put the base under the paper, and then you set this on top of, so you get the exact image you want, on that butterfly. And the magnets latch onto the base, and they latch on nice and tight. And then you set the white part on top of that, and the magnets on the white one adhere to the magnets on this one, and then you just push down. Works great. I have several of them, different sizes and shapes. That one retails for $16, so we're going to sell it for $8. And the third one is the mini laser square. This is cool. If you like to do things, make cards or hand letter or stamp, or if you're like me and you can't do anything in a straight line, I have to measure, put a ruler down, keep the ruler down, but then the ruler is always in my way when I want to go slightly below the line. This is perfect because it runs on batteries, and it will create a laser light, and send that laser light in a straight line down there. So if you set your card in and you put your card up against the wall, your card stays in place. You put it against this wall or that wall, whichever you want to. You can turn it either direction, and then you could write whatever you wanted to write, and you're going to be in an exact straight line because you have without having to draw a pencil line that never quite fully erases. Mine don't anyway. It's really pretty amazing. There is a larger one, a much larger one, but this mini one is great. Same thing here. If you wanted to, the card is already done and you just want to stamp something, put that sentiment on there. A lot of people pre-make their cards but don't add the sentiments till they know how they're going to use them. Put the sentiment on at the last minute. You can just line it up on here where you want it, and then you have your stamp lined up perfectly as well. So this is the mini version, the mini laser square, which isn't exactly mini. I mean, it's 6 inches both ways, which is plenty big usually for a card or a letter or something that we're hand lettering. But there is a much larger one if you're interested in a much larger one. The mini one retails for $43. So half of that is $21.50, but we're going to sell it for $15. And I have only one of each of these. That's why we're going a little lower on each one, because I only have one left. So 43 to 15 on that one.
Okay, those are in.
On that one, and
First me on all of these.
to 12 on that one.
Yeah, Tina, writing in the journal is a good idea.
Oh, that is a good idea. I like journals without lines, and I like journals with the dot grid, but because I think that'll help me keep straight, and then I don't keep straight even with that. I end up going out, and I hate looking at it when it's all crooked. That's a really good idea.
Well, Cheryl Goebel's going to take the laser.
Take the laser. You got it. Thank you, Cheryl. Okay.
Anybody for A and B?
A and B still available?
It doesn't seem to be a big lag tonight, so I'm going to put it
Good.
as available.
Oh, good. Hopefully everybody else is not feeling a huge lag. Okay.
Copy will just have to keep printing slanted.
This is an EK Success punch. I have this one. I love it. I've got 2 here. They are 3 labels. Bring it up so you can. There, I think we can get it without a glare. So it's a ticket. I'd say labels, but labels, tickets.
Yes, Tina, there was only one.
There was only one laser. Yeah.
Kathy Lake wants to know if we had mini scoreboards, which we have not had.
We did have the mini scoreboards last week, and I do have a few left because in this last box that I just uncovered, there was another couple in there. So I wasn't going to bring them back out because we had them last week. But Kathy, if you want one, you can have it at the half price. I think we normally sell those. I don't even know what they are. They might retail at 10, and we sold them for, was it 5 last week, Candy? I think it was 5 we sold them for. If it was 5 or 6, you can have it for that price, Kathy.
It was
Okay,
$5.
5. Okay, so Kathy, if you just want to say yes in there if you want one, and Candy will put one on your on the spreadsheet. And I know that I've got one. So this is the ticket. If you like making just punching out regular tickets, and then you've got a mini ticket. But those same tickets are also used as labels. And then this is an elongated one. I'm trying not to get the glare, get the camera in it, because it makes it harder to see. So a regular ticket or label, a mini one, and then the same
Kathy
thing.
said yes, please.
Elongated version. Okay, you got it. So one mini scoreboard for Kathy Lake. So I have 2 of these. They retail for $24. So we're going to sell them for $12. 3 punches in one. Oh, every time you punch, you get all 3. I love that. Because if I use one of them, I throw the other 2 in a little tiny box that I have. And then I've always got some extras to go through to grab. And then here's another tool.
Lenny wants to know if you sent a bill from last Friday's sale.
Leanie, did your bill? I think your bill went out last night. Everybody's bill went out on Sunday, except a small handful of you that, it was the items were small enough that I felt that I could probably weigh them and find a cheaper way to send them to you. And so that's what I was doing, is trying to find packaging, trying to find a cheaper way to send them. But Lainey, I thought yours went out last night. If you want, shoot me a private message. Lainey, have you already joined a Happy Paper People Facebook group? If you haven't, go join there. Find me in admin, friend me, and shoot me a private message. And let me just double check that. But if I did, I thought all those last ones went out last night. It would be in your email, and it would come from Square.
She would also like to have the value scissors.
Oh, okay. So that almost looks like you've got a lag. Okay, got Leanie on the scissors, Candy. Perfect. Let me write her name on there.
I got her. And you only had one of the lasers. Tina asked about
Correct.
that. Yeah,
Only have one. In the left corner, right here where my thumb is, if you touch your screen, there's the word live. And you want to make sure that they're, what is it, red, right? Red or white? Suddenly, I just forgot what it's supposed to be. Is it supposed to be red? Red means live? So. Yeah. Okay. Touch the screen and see the word live come up. There's a dot next to it. The dot will either be white or red. If the dot is white, or even if it isn't, touch the word live, and it will catch up your phone. You want it to be red all the time. Red means live. Thank you, Margie. Been a while since I had to look at that. What happens is sometimes your phone will buffer and you don't know it. It'll only buffer for a few seconds. And so now you're a few seconds behind. And then if it does it again, you're another few seconds behind. Pretty soon you end up behind enough and you don't even realize that it's buffered because it didn't really show to you. So when I'm watching a live, especially a sale, and I want to stay on top of that, I touch that every few minutes just to make sure when you touch the live button, it does a quick refresh that you can't even see and brings it to current, even if you're only a couple seconds behind. So make sure you do that. Okay, B is a tool that I also have 2 of. They're both brand new, but one is in the packaging, one is not. This is called the Envelope Notcher. I'm going to show you this one because it actually has a picture that is good enough to see, I think, on camera. You see that little half circle? It cuts out that little notch. So anytime you're, if you just fold a paper in thirds and you want it to kind of close, you can make that little notch. Make it on both sides, and it'll not snap. It'll, fit right into itself. Let's see. I don't think this is any easier to see. I think the one on the back is easier to see, honestly. But yeah, so that's what the notch looks like, is that half a circle, and this is what it does when you close the envelope right there. But you can do it on any paper that you fold in thirds. It does not have to be on an envelope. So that's the envelope notcher. Both brand new. They both have the paperwork, but one is in the packaging, one is not. Where's the paper that said how much they are? Uh-oh. Oh, maybe this is it. Fell on the floor? Nope. Oh, well, they were 16. They're retail 16, but so half of that is 8. We're going to sell them for 6. So I'll just write a new one right here. Okay, so that's B. Let me see if there's a C. Oh, here's a C. Okay, C is a package of Art Supply Basics basic nylon brushes. There are 5 brushes in the set. They are all nylon. There's 3 flat ones, 1 round one, and 1 angled one. A 2, a 6, a 3/4, a 0, and the angle is a 1/4 angle. If you're a painter, then those will mean something to you. If you're not, then it doesn't mean anything to you. But it's a good variety to have for some of the things that we do and will be doing mixed media. They retail for 10, so we'll do them for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I only have 5 sets. I thought I had more than that. 5 sets. So 5 sets of brushes for $5. 2, I need to do another one of those. Envelope notcher. 2 of them, that was 16. Half is 8. We're doing them for 6. Okay.
Okay, Amanda will take an A.
Thank you, Amanda.
JJ will take an A. That's
Thank you,
sold
JJ.
out. Candy will take a C.
Thank you, Candy.
Sheila will take a B.
Thank you, Sheila.
Cheryl C will take a C.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Christine Edahiri will take a B.
Hi, Christine. B. So B is sold out and A is sold out.
Yes.
Okay. That one goes here. That one goes there. Okay, and there are a couple more paintbrush sets if anybody's interested. Okay,
Kim
so
Kellogg would like to know if you have any corner punches.
I do, Kim, but I don't know if they're down here. I think they are down here. I think they are. Kim Kalia. Yes, I think we could have corner punches before the night is over. Sure. Okay, I need to mute for just a minute. While I do that, anybody who's new, if this is your first time shopping with us, if you would take a minute, and even if you're not new, if you would take a minute and read the description box, there has been some updates in there. The description box will tell you everything that you need to know about the sales. And my email address is on the screen. So if you're new, if you'll shoot me the information after reading the description box. Candy, if you could grab the link for the page and bring it over here for anybody who has not gone to the page and liked and followed it yet to get in, to be able to see the big October sales event, because there's new things going in every single day in October at noon Pacific time. And if you haven't joined Happy Paper People Facebook group yet, the group is a private group. That's so that everybody feels comfortable putting their art out, helping each other. We love to see everybody's artwork, whatever we're doing, working on, and we will keep that private. That link is in the description box. So click the link, go to the group, and here's the key. If you will answer all the questions at the beginning, it will let you in automatically. If you do not answer them, then you'll have to wait to be admitted. But the page that Candy's going to link, or did link, that page is public. And so you need to like and follow that one and make sure that you tell it to send you all the notifications or you won't see those sale things. Candy, you might even highlight to them a few of the cool things that are in there that they might not have seen, because we're a good week into it now and we've had at least 6 things every day, because I'm putting in at least 3. Sharon's putting in at least 3. And the first day she went a little crazy and I think she put in 5 or 6. So there's a bunch of stuff in there because some of the things we had multiples of. But I'm going to mute for just a minute. When I come back, I have something super special to show you.
For those of you who are American, this weekend is our Canadian Thanksgiving, so we all get to have a turkey dinner on Monday. Looking forward to it. Don't forget to unmute.
It's awfully quiet over here. Awfully quiet for a bunch of happy paper people. Okay. I grabbed the corners on the way over, Kim. So I have those.
Actually, Margie, our harvest is finished a lot earlier than yours because of our weather. So all our harvesting is done a month earlier than yours.
There is I see that Candy put some of the links in there. That's awesome. Thank you, Candy. One of the set of steampunk dangles, I think it's an A through G, and all of them are steampunk. There's nothing else, but they're all different. Every single one of them has been claimed, but people are not reading the full description because it says in there, I have 2 complete sets. So if you look at that and you say, but somebody's got every one of them, I have a whole nother set. I made 2 of every one of them because I love those. Those are my favorites. So, yeah, go check them out. The Japanese stamps, people have asked me for those and I don't remember who ever asked, so I just put them in there. And yeah, but definitely go check out the Edith Holden book. That's an amazing book at a great price. All right, guys, I got to show you. I got to show you 2 things. And Candy doesn't know that I'm showing this. So she's probably over there going, oh, Marianne. But that's okay. I'm going to show you anyway. Candy made a couple of things. She made a bunch of things that she is contributing to the sale to help Happy Paper people keep going strong. And I was going to put these in, well, gosh, I have so many thoughts about these. I was going to put them in the sale, and I thought there is no way that pictures will do these justice, because I remember Candy putting pictures of some of the components of this when she did it online, and I thought, wow, that's really cool. When I took this out of the box and looked at it, I went, holy cow. The pictures didn't come close to doing it justice. I mean, not at all. I will tell you, I'm going to show you two things, only two of what she sent that she's contributing to the sale, and the others you'll see in there as well. Everything is amazing, but I seriously thought about just contributing a large sum of money myself and keeping these. I would have bought them from Candy if she told me she wanted to sell them. They're that cool. So I want to show them to you, because if I put pictures in there or even a short video, it's hard for people to see. And because you're here tonight, I want you to be able to see it in person. I'll give up part of the sale time. I'm okay with that because it's for a good cause, and these deserve attention. They really, really do. And they're two very completely different things. So this first one, Candy, do you remember, I might ask you where some of the paper came from. Do you know some of it
The top of it is Dress My Craft.
Some of it I recognize as Dress My Craft. Some of it I recognize
Most of it is Shabby Dabby Doodah.
This one here is a
Shabby Dabby Doodah.
That is.
It was a freebie she gave out. I think it was last Christmas or.
Really?
Yeah. It was. Yeah, it's pretty cool paper.
Oh,
most of that is made from Shabby Dabby Doodah's freebie that she sent out.
So look at that, and I mean this is so cool looking. So this paper here is super thick. It's Dress My Craft.
That's the Dress My Craft, and then I printed on the back of it. That's printed with my printer
on
the back.
Oh, okay.
So it's Shabby Dabby Doodah's.
Okay.
One of her prints.
All right. Is this printable from Shabby Dabby?
No. Well, yeah, it's a printable. Yeah, and then I made the envelope out of it.
Yeah, but what did you print it on? Because I'm telling you, this feels.
I used Red River paper. It's a photo It's a photo paper that's
okay.
It's only I think that's the 26-pound paper. It's a little bit lighter.
Really?
But when you put another piece of paper on the back of it, it prints really
nice. I'm telling
nice.
you, people, this feels almost velvety, almost creamy. And you can tell when you bend it that it's not normal paper. It's almost like Yupo. It's almost Yupo-ish is what it feels like. So cool. Look at this. It's dark, rich pink, which goes into a cranberry. It's not a pinky. It's a real rich, beautiful colors. Okay, I want you to notice this entire thing she sewed on her sewing machine. The entire thing. Everything is sewn. So this is a really cool pocket inside. This is from Stamperia, right? One of the cards.
It's one of my favorites. I had to put one in there.
Oh, it is one of my favorites too.
And I'm not the best sewer, ladies. I'm still learning.
No, it's perfect. That's the whole perfection of it, is the imperfection. And it's hard to make it imperfect, and that's perfect. The back of everything is open for journaling, and there's plenty of room in this pocket to add other things. I love the way this feels like Yupo. It's just cool. Okay, the back of this, she sewed on lace. There's the butterfly, and there's more butterfly cards. The back for journaling. Okay, that goes inside here, but underneath it, 3 more pockets. You can see where she gave them some ink, so you can tell where the 3 pockets are. More journal cards, the backs of all of these for journaling on. So this fits in here. I just love this. And this, I mean, this is the cover. This is the cover, people. We haven't even gotten to the inside. The charm is a little mushroom. Super cute. Okay, the side of this is also a pocket. Look at this gorgeous paper. That is gorgeous. You could write on both sides. That's Dress My Craft. Okay. I'll put that back in later. There was only one, right? No, is that? Yeah, there's only one there.
Yeah,
okay.
I only put one in there.
That's okay. I just want to make sure I'm showing everything. On the inside, here's a nice pocket here. Again, all sewn. Everything comes out. Here's another pocket inside the pocket with more tags. Nice little notch there so you can get a hold of things. If you get small things in there, more tags to put in. You can even write on the pocket itself of that tag. That's that same paper. I just kept doing this on the paper. I'm like, what is this paper? It feels like Yupo. It's amazing. It's amazing. You just want to rub it against your skin, which I did not do other than my thumbs. And another pocket. Love the sewing on this one. This is just a beautiful, beautiful book. And you can put things inside. Nope, that's not a pocket inside. Is it?
No, I just collaged it.
No,
I just
okay.
collaged
Oh,
it.
I didn't see that before, that those were separate pieces, collage. Okay, so you can write on that and you can write on the back. Okay, so all of that goes back inside there. The other side, look how pretty she is. Lots of clusters. She did a great job on the clusters. Again, that creamy velvety paper. Love the inside of that. Look at the inside. That's really pretty. This is a whole little book. I want to know, the pink paper, did you do that with avocado?
No.
Oh,
It's food coloring or
Is it?
Kool-Aid. I use food
Okay.
coloring and Kool-Aid usually are the two that
We'll
gets
get
it for
to
me.
pink paper, but
And I
yeah,
did have,
these are
I had one
cool.
of those bottles of ink that was pink from
Oh,
Delusions. It
okay.
spilled. And so I
Dilution.
soaked it up and then I put it in
Oh.
the water so it didn't go to waste and I made paper
Yeah.
out of it.
Oh, that's smart. That is so smart.
Yeah, it
Okay,
leaked for some
the
reason.
black lace trim. And when you open this flap, you have that book on the outside. On the inside, let me pull it down here. Inside is another flap full of tags. Everything can be written on. Love the music here. Love the music paper. I'm always a fan of music paper. Great black lace trim. Again, this is, isn't this part of the Dress My Craft?
No, that's Shabby Dabby Doodah.
Oh,
That's
that's
another
part
one
of
of
the
her kits.
download?
That wasn't the free one. That's another one that it just kind of
Wow.
went with it. And because I
Yeah.
got tired of that pink. I wanted
Wow.
to add some other color in there.
Yeah, but okay, this looks like Dress My Craft paper. That's amazing. I wouldn't have known that.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
I love Tina's stuff. It's just beautiful.
Yes, she
Yeah, it
does.
is. And it's very
Nice,
reasonably priced. I
nice
mean,
stuff.
yeah.
And nice big pocket there. Again, sewn on our machine before it's attached. Look inside the pocket, a whole journal. After all this stuff that you're getting, and we're still not done, a whole journal. Beauty in everything. Love that. Okay, here's some of the pink paper. Let's see if that pink shows up. I don't know. Is that showing up pink? Nah, it's not showing up very pink on there. It is pink. It's pretty. Almost like flamingo pink. Ooh, like that one too. That's cool looking. Sewed that one. The other sides of the same ones. Yeah, what an awesome little journal. Perfect to write in. Again, that amazing paper. Put that this way. Tuck that down in here. Fold that. Put this one on here. This one on here. Let me see if I can. I hate putting things in a hurry because then I end up messing them up, and I don't want to do that because this is so gorgeous.
And there's a big pocket on the top in the center.
Slide that. Yeah, let me just slide that all the way in without destroying it. There we go. Okay, so now we stand it up on the top. Look at this pocket down here. So I'm actually going to turn it over to the back to pull that out. Make today beautiful. That gorgeous paper. She even made tabs. There are several things. These are handmade tabs, and the lace, the stitching. Love that. Okay, so that goes on the top. And the back, more of the black lace, another pocket on the back. Here's a piece of the pink dyed paper to write on. And love this. This is a variation of one we made on a Saturday Night Live, and I love it. It's gorgeous. It's way prettier than the ones that we made. Yeah, I mean, you can see the nice trim and center she did. This is just one 12 by 12 piece of paper that, is this the Pion? Is that from
Yep.
the Pion?
Yep. Yeah.
Awesome.
I think most of the ladies were. There was one that was from somebody else. But.
Wow, those are pretty. Okay. I'd tell you who those are, but we'll save that till
Yeah.
later. So there's room to write here. This one folds down, room to write here. This is cute. And then here's a pocket. So you see if this one's folded over here, one 12 by 12 piece of paper, slit it right here, fold it over, make a pocket, fold it up, fold it over, and you've got a whole folio that will hold a ton of writing. So that goes in here as well. Okay, isn't that just like totally decked out? There's a lot of stuff here. A lot of stuff. This is so full, but you can see how pictures would not do this justice, would not be able to show you everything that's really in here and how amazing it is. See what I mean? So I need some feedback. When I put this on the page tomorrow, you can see why I'm totally ready to pay for it, donate the money, and keep it myself because I love it. But there's this little ethical part of me that says that would not be fair. Give everybody else a chance to see it too. So if I put it out there, should it be a flat price or should it be an auction? Think about that. Give us some feedback on that. I want to show you the second one now. Second one is very different, equally as amazing, but completely different colors. This one is like blues and browns, blues and vintage photos, and there's some pink in it too, but it's not the same pink as that. So this one is closed with a paperclip cluster. How cute is that? Look at that teeny tiny little envelope. Paperclip cluster right there. And look at this awesome piece of crochet. This is a vintage piece she's picked up, and you put that all the way around so that attaches to this closure that folds out. Man, just even the time to ink every single piece and collage them down. She inked every single piece and then inking around those. We know how long it takes to do this. And that's why I'm looking at this. Not only is it gorgeous, but we all know how much time this takes to do it. Look how pretty that side is. And the inside of that with a little closure. Okay, so this is a flippy flappy thing. There's the first two. Love this. This is like a little letter to me. That's mine. Open that up. There's room to journal down there. So you could write on this. You could write on that. You could write in here. You could journal if you wanted to. And you got that one. Flips up. And check this out. On this flap, there is a whole little thing. First, the outside there, you can see it's acetate. Cute bird underneath it. She has layered all these die cuts out here. Man, that's awesome. That is really awesome. There's like 4 or 5 layers of die cuts there. The butterfly, the bird is really pretty. And then there's a lace applique in there. Awesome assemblage of the collage, Candy. Really awesome. On the back of that one, you can journal. On the side of that one is a pocket. Again, she's made more tabs and put cool things in there. Underneath it, look at this little clock, is a Twisty Opener with the gate fold opening. And inside it is a triple pocket. Let's see, one, and there, it's full. It's full of all kinds of little cards and tags and things. 1, 2, faux stamps, and 3 up top. So there's 3. I won't take all the little ones out. They're just super cute though. Look at that. Just super cute little things. You can write on the back of them. You can use them as faux stamps. Okay, put that back together. Twist it. And the side of this one is also a pocket. That's a cool card. That's a really cool card with writing space on the back. Okay, that goes back in. Okay, that flips up. You've got writing space back here. You've got some writing space here. Okay, so we close that. We close that. Oh, before we close that, look at the center. I love the way she collaged this. Looks really awesome. Okay, so we'll close those two. I'm going to put the, whoop, what happened to, did I pick it up with inside this? Did I knock it right? I knocked it right on the floor as I was moving it to keep it in camera.
I kept losing that stupid clip every time
I
I
know.
did anything with it too.
Well, every time I move it to make sure that I've got it in the camera, yeah.
And
I
that clock can spin, or it's got a magnet on it. I did both.
Oh, sweet. I'm sorry. I didn't even try
Yeah.
picking it up.
Yeah,
because
I
thought
was
it
like,
a
wait.
swivel.
Yeah, there's a magnet on there. If you
Cool.
put it in the right position, it'll do either or.
Okay. So that is only that cover piece. Then when we open it up, I mean, guys, this goes on and on and on. The back first. The rest of that crocheted piece, that's gorgeous how you attach that. And look at this. She's stuck in the back. This is an amazing little journal. I love this. Love, love, love this little journal, Candy. This is so cool. The paper that's in here is just, love it. The binding is nice. The color is perfect. This is like pocket journal. It's just perfect. And it fits right in there. Okay, so then when you open it up to the center, you've got two sides. We'll start with the right side here. This flap right here, I'm not going to describe every little thing, but just look at the amount of things she has layered on and just made them look really cool. That's an art. That is an art, just layering those things on and making them look neat like that. There's little teeny tiny envelopes, there's buttons, there's die cuts, there's jewels, there's tickets and all kinds of stuff. So that flap comes up like this. On the inside of that flap is places to write, and that folds up. On the other side, you can write as well, which is collaged. Okay. Underneath that is a pocket made out of a lace pocket. There's more lace here that goes to, oh, wow. This actually looks like it's a piece of paper from the 1700s. You did amazing on that. It feels like it. It feels like it's that old. That's cool. Okay, so that slides into that pocket. The stuff underneath it is awesome too, the layering. I'm going to close that because then you can flip the whole thing open. And down here, amazing doors. Candy loves doors. There's some really cool doors in here. And you know she's being generous when she gives up her doors because she likes doors. This is super pretty. Look at this great cluster down here. I know I'm going on and on about this, but I'm telling you guys, this is gorgeous. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The hours that we know how long it takes to do this, and she's just contributing it because she loves happy paper people. I'm beside myself, grateful for that, and it's just really amazing. Another cluster, layered 3, 4, 5, 6 layers of things. On the inside there, a lace pocket where you can put several. You can put multiple cards in there to write on. Oh, that's pretty. Arlington Mills. That's cool. So you can write on that. You could put plenty of more in there too to write on. Okay, over to the left side. I'm not reading comments at all. So hopefully you are, Candy, because I'm pretty sure that they're probably telling you what an amazing job you did on this. This one, does that one? Oh, that's a tuck spot. It's a, yeah. Okay, so there's a tuck spot right there. It's a door, of course. And when we lift that one up, this has, oh gosh, this paper feels amazing. How cute. Look at the stamp in the teeny tiny envelope. Pixie dust. That's cute. You can write on each one of these. I love the way they look. Candy, did you color these? Did you color these pages or?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we got to talk later on how you colored those with how you colored those with.
It's a bad batch of coffee dye.
Coffee. Really? Okay.
And then I had to ink it because
I
I didn't get it dark enough, and
So you took a bad batch of coffee dye paper, you made it darker by inking it, and then you added blue ink too, which gave it the multiple colors. I love it.
Well, no, some of the blue ink when I first did my first batch, this is what happened. I put some of my inkjet printed stuff in there.
Yeah.
hoping that, because I didn't know, hoping the
Sure.
coffee dye, the back of it, well, it
Right.
makes the ink run.
Ah.
So it
So
kind of ruins your print, but it makes the rest of the paper kind of pretty.
so that's why you're thinking that it was a like coffee dyed gone wrong, but
Yeah,
actually I
but
love
I
what it
liked
did to
it.
the paper.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I take prints that I don't like and I save them and I put them in my
Oh,
coffee batch now.
cool. I love what it did to the print. Okay, here's a like a stained glass window on this flap. Comes up, and there is, can you see? No, can't see. Got to turn this way. Okay, flip outs. You can write on each one of these. Ooh, look how pretty that is. I love that. Oh, that black and teal. That's like peacock teal turquoise. That is so pretty. Ooh, I like that. Is that fabric on paper? Or is that just paper?
No, just
Both
paper.
sides.
It's
Man,
it's
that's
that
pretty.
it's that Red River paper. I'm telling you, ladies, that stuff is awesome.
Wow. I'm going to have to check that out. I am going to have to check that out for sure. Okay, so then on this one, here's a tuck right here. How cute. I just tons of places to write. I like that. I like that it is so embellished, so decked out, but still there's just tons of places to write. You don't lose any journal space if you want to use it for a journal. The top here, nice pocket. Nice pocket up here. So you've got two pockets there. Down below, look at this amazing metal bow. It's like a bow tie, but it's
That's an old
metal.
barrette.
Oh,
I took the back off of
wow.
it.
I love that. And it's got the coolest, like metal. It's not metal in the center. It's placed in there, but
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
one
a
of those
cameo.
cheap hair bows you buy when
Yeah.
you're,
Yeah,
yeah.
but you add a little alcohol ink to that, and man,
And
that's
I
amazing.
didn't even add any alcohol. This is before I got into alcohol ink.
You're kidding. That's the
No, it's
color it
just an
was?
old. I bought it a long time ago. It never worked in my hair. It kept
Uh-huh.
falling out, but it was too pretty to throw away.
Yeah.
And when I started doing this, I was like, oh, I
Um,
can use it for that.
Yeah, it looks vintage and it looks like it got a little alcohol ink on it, making it vintage patina.
That's
Um,
just age because I
that's
had it for so
nice.
long.
Love it. Okay, wow, that flips up, and that's the top of this envelope. Nice. Oh, there's that paper again. Nice layering on clusters everywhere. So it puts lots of cards in there that you can write on. This one opens up. Underneath here, she's done some more sewing. This is really pretty. This lifts up, so you could tuck some papers in there to write on. Each one of these lifts up, so you could write on the fabric if you wanted, and then you could write underneath as well. But you could tuck things in between each one of them, and the fabric would hold it in place for sure. Okay, and we went through the right side, and this one, the top is not there. Okay, look at that. I don't even know what to say. Margie said she's gobsmacked. I'm with you, Margie. I opened the box and I was totally gobsmacked. I just, wow, 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 wow.
I
The
love
fact
this
that she,
group and I wanted to help you out. So I sent
we
it to
love you
you.
too, Candy. We
I
love you
know.
too.
So
And yeah, that's just, I mean, I know how long these things take. This to me reminds me of the lace doily or the doily book that Glynis made for me.
yeah, I love those.
Yeah, but that
I
one
just
that you
don't have
made for
the.
me, it is so detailed and so embellished. This is what it reminds me of. I know how long that took her to make. And I look at this and I see the same thing. I know how long it took you to make it. The things like that. You guys are so amazing, so talented, so talented. I'm just telling you. Okay, so guys, if these go in the sale tomorrow, I'm telling you, I'm not going to let them go for $15 because I will pay 3 times that easily to the group to be able to have them. They're worth way more than that. So tell me what you're thinking. Would you like to see them as, and maybe one at a time? Would you like to see them as auction? Would you like to see them put in with a flat price so that we make sure that um, that the group gets out of it what Candy intended? Mostly, I want due respect to go to the time and effort that I know Candy put in because they're gorgeous, and she could easily put these on Etsy and sell them for $60 without batting an eye. So that's my thought. So I would like to know, um, would you like to see those as auction or flat rate? And Candy, during the time that I was showing them, has there been any comments on
Yes, you made me
their
cry.
thoughts and opinions? Ah, good. Their thoughts and opinions about auction versus flat
Um,
rate.
it's both. There's both in there. I didn't sign them, Julie. I didn't even. Forgot about it until after I got the box ready to go. I was so in a hurry to get everything together to get to her. I forgot to sign them.
Well, Candy, if you will write your signature and then scan it in and send it to me, I will print it out and overlay it and get your
Okay, I'll do
signature on
that.
them.
Yeah, I forgot.
With
I was
like,
just.
I'll
I
do it
meant
on the back
to.
down here, like with a metallic pen, because I think, yes, I think you should.
Okay.
They're
Yeah, I
absolutely
forgot. I
cool.
just I just totally, like I said, I was trying to get everything done, and when she showed you some of the other stuff I was working on with the digital stuff, I
Yeah,
was trying to get that right and get those printed, and that was taking longer, and
yeah.
I wanted to get that box out and get it to her, and
The consensus seems to be auction, and I agree with that because
Okay.
I think these are marvelous.
They are, aren't they, Glynis? Glynis does detailed stuff like this too,
I
so she
and I
knows
think I'll do what
what it
Margie said.
takes.
I'll make a little card and I'll put my name in it
That's a good idea.
and
Yeah, and
sign it,
then you
and
can,
I'll get them sent to you.
yes, and then they can just go in with it, and then they always stay
Or
with it.
actually, I'll sign one of them tags so you can put that to one of the tags in there.
Oh, that's
That
a
would be
great
cool.
idea. That's a
Yeah,
really
that like
great
that
idea.
journal
Yeah.
tag or whatever. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Yeah. In the future, you could even put one of those tags on a dangly on one of the things so that it always stays there.
Yeah, yeah.
That's really cool. Hi, Lucy.
I hadn't planned on selling these ladies. They were just kind of sitting around, and I was like, what am I
Yeah.
doing with them?
Well, if I had seen them, they'd have already been sold. But I didn't see them. I didn't know she had them. Yeah, they are absolutely gorgeous. So let's see. We have a few for a flat price. Most people are saying auction. Yeah, yeah. And if it's an auction and I don't think it's a fair price for what Candy put into it, I'll go in and bid myself. I will. I am so torn, Candy. I cannot tell you. I'm so torn between it's not fair for me just to put in $100 and keep them, because I want to buy them. It's not fair because everybody else deserves a chance at them too.
Okay, wait,
But
wait. Julie said hers are so plain and boring in comparison. Julie, I love yours. I think we love everybody else's stuff better than we love our own.
yes, that's true.
Julie,
We
your
do.
work is amazing.
It is amazing. I think it's
Yeah.
beautiful, and it makes me feel like I'm just a grungy, throw it together kind
They're,
of. Your
you know
stuff is
what?
always so pretty.
They're slightly different styles. And
Oh
maybe
yeah.
that's what you're looking at. Because we have our style, and then you see somebody else's and you like that style,
Shh!
and maybe you
Don't
want
tell
to
her, Margie. Don't tell her.
bring in a little bit of that. Candy will make you another one. Oh, I will pay her to make another one. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's is just a little different. We always look at somebody else's and goes, "Wow, that is so neat." I don't do it like that. I just really love that. So, yeah. Um, all right. Then my only other question to you is I will put them in sale. I will put them as auction. Do you want them in one at a time, like 2 separate days? You don't want me to put both of them in tomorrow? Or do you want me to put one in tomorrow and then wait and put one in next week? So that you don't have to, if you wanted to bid on both of them, you don't have to, fight that in the same day. Thoughts on that? And just so you know, most of the things that go in for auction are only going in for 48 hours. And they will end at 12:59 Mountain Time. Mine will end at 12:59 Mountain Time, 48 hours, 2 days later. So make sure that you go in every day, noon Pacific, 1 Mountain, and check out what new has been put in there. You don't want to go in 2 days later and find out you missed something that's sold at auction cheaper than it should have, and you missed out on it and you would have really wanted it, because there's been some cool things. Okay, so what do we have? Let's see. Separate days, I think, wait, both tomorrow, separate times. Leanies, that's a great idea. Oh, do you mean doing them on separate days? Okay, so most people are saying separate times. And come on, any other opinions? Anybody else? Because I can do it either way. I put them both in tomorrow. I should probably do a flip through and put the video in, but I'm going to have to get some good pictures of them and put the pictures in. But I will also make a note in there in the post that if you would like to see the entire flip through, you could go to our sale tonight, and I'll find the time. It was like an hour, just after an hour in that we started them. We've been doing it for over half an hour. So an hour in is a complete flip through of both of them if somebody wants to see that before bidding on them. Thank you, Candy. Those are amazing. They really are. You did great work. What auction?
Wonderful, Candy.
Yay. Candy, can you drop the link in there again for the page?
Thanks, ladies. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I mean, I just throw it together. I really don't. There's no rhyme or reason. So I don't even know if I can make the same thing twice, tell you the truth.
And you know what? You probably won't, because most artists
Yeah.
can't make the same thing
Yeah.
twice. And what Candy just said there is the whole key. If you are one of those individuals, and I totally understand it, that you get hung up and stopped at a certain point and you're like, I can't decide what to do. I don't know what to do next. I'm not sure how to do it. What Candy just said there is the whole key to that. She said, I just throw it together. What she means is she doesn't overthink it. She just
Yeah,
goes,
I'm really
oh,
good
this
at not
will match.
overthinking it.
Yeah.
Or and the
look
problem
how
is
amazing.
if I get to a point where I don't, there's some points you just can't figure out what, I just walk away
Yes.
and come back later.
Come back tomorrow.
It might be
Yep.
days later. It might be tomorrow. It might be a month later. Because my attention span is like,
But that's the best way. Yeah.
because I start like 20 projects at one time.
If you get to an impasse, definitely walk away. Definitely. Because when you come back, you'll see it completely differently. But yeah, we overthink it. We tend to overthink it. We're perfectionists. A lot of people, we want it to be great. We're thinking about making it for somebody. We want it to be perfect. And we overthink it.
Marianne Gigi has a question
And
about
we
her
get
alcohol
totally
inks.
hung up. Gigi, I did get your alcohol inks. Thank you. I was going to tell you. In fact, yes, right here. I got them. Thank you so much. Let's see here. Oh, I have never used these before. This is cool. All right. I'm just checking out these little corners. Wow. All right. We're going to do some corners here. I thought these were different than they are. These two are the same. Glynis, these are EK Success. Yep, they are EK Success corner rounders. These little green things are corner rounders. I just rounded this corner. This is what it did. A perfect little round corner. And let me check this one.
Yeah, obviously you have two of them.
Two of A. Okay. These came from an estate sale, so I didn't have to take them out of their package. They're already out. They're in great condition. I threw away one that was not. I just wouldn't sell it. So, okay. So this one, A, this is the corner that I got from that. B is the same corner rounder, but it's a bigger corner. You see it green. And actually, here you go. This is even better. This is what A did. And this is what B did. So B is just a wider corner, a larger corner. A is a little bit smaller corner. B is a little bit wider corner. Okay, so there's two of A. There is one of B. And looks like we're going to have a C and a D. Let me see what they are. I knew that they were corners, but that's about all I know. Oh, wow. Okay, there's C. Let me just check. I need something straight. Let me check D before I pick them up and show you. Oh, all right. Glynis, if you've already typed them in, I'm going to change the letters. They really
Okay,
need
that's
to be.
fine.
Okay, sorry. Easier to change the letter than the whole description, right? Okay. Let me try. I'm going to test this one too. Oh, all right. I got it. I think I got it. But let me double check that one. Those two might be the same. They are the same. Okay. So that's going to be D. These two are going to be C. That one is B. And these two are A. Okay. So they are in the order of size. So these two, these cute little tiny things that fit right in the palm of your hand. This is a corner rounder. I don't know why I looked at that and I couldn't tell because it cuts. That's what it cuts right there. Cuts the corner.
I'm going to call that a mini corner rounder.
Yeah, this whole circle means nothing. It's just right there where it cuts that round corner. So, let me see. Where's the one that it cut? Here's the one it cut. Okay, and then B is the exact same size. This is also a mini corner rounder. The machine itself, the punch itself, is just slightly larger. That's the only difference. They cut the exact same. So all three of these cut the same. I just put these two together because they are identical in size. They're the same one. This is slightly larger. You can just see they're about a ½ inch longer, but it cuts the same size corner. And then C is the next one, which is, get them all here. There we go. Here's our three corners. This is A and B, cuts this one. C cuts the middle one. And D cuts the widest one. So hopefully that helps. A and B, C, and D. And I just realized Leanie asked what auction, and we said something else, and I was going to explain that, and I didn't. So we'll come back to that, Leanie. I apologize. I did not mean to leave you hanging there. Okay, so that's A and B cut the littlest one, C cuts the next one, and D cuts the largest one. Perfectly clear? I just want to make sure everybody's got that exactly clear. So let's just put, all these are corner rounders. Let's put 2 blue mini corner rounders, dark blue. And then Candy will call this one the light blue mini corner rounder. And then these two are green corner rounders and the purple corner rounder. That way we can tell them apart. So these three are the same. These two are the same. And then there's only one of that largest one. Okay. And I'd be willing to just do these for $4 a piece. All of them. Any of them. I got a pretty decent price on it. So I will do that on here. Let's see. A is the dark blue. B is the light blue. C is the green.
Hi, Wendy.
D is the purple.
Wendy is going to take an A and a C.
You got it. Thank you, Wendy. A and a C.
Bonnie M is going to take the D.
The B. You got it. Thank you, Bonnie.
D.
Oh, D. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Purple.
Thank you, Glennis, for correcting me. Okay, so D is sold out. D is gone.
Kim Kalai will take a C.
Kim, take a C. Thank you, Kim.
There's one
A, one B.
A and B.
Any interest in those?
Kim will also take a B.
Kim will also take the B. There we go. Thank you, Kim. One poor C, one poor A left by itself.
That's it.
Okay, and we have an A left. Okay, we'll go here. Oh, okay. I got a bunch of things right here behind me. Let me grab these. We can do A, B, C. Let's do an A, B, C, D, because these are all spellbinders. These are all die sets from Spellbinders. They all retail at $11 to $12. We're going to do them for $5. The first one says Home Sweet Home. It's the metal dies. They're all metal dies. Home Sweet Home. The second one is the it's not Happy Birthday. It's just the designs, the decor. So it's 3 different designs. They show it here around the base of the hat. Of course, you don't have to use it on a birthday hat. You can use it anywhere. It's just an embellishment. C is to have and to hold. I like that they're not connected, so I could use that ampersand by itself. And D is called Sweet Wish, and it has all the parts and pieces of the cupcake and the word wish, as well as stars. Where are the stars? Oh, the stars are out here to go on the card. Stars, hearts, candle, wish, cherry cake, frosting. Okay, so we're going to do all those for $5 a piece. Either one. I only have one of each.
These those are in.
Julie, how long do you have off work?
Christine Edahiri will take D.
Thank you, Christine. Christine or Christina? Christine?
Christine.
Awesome. 5. Christine, did you get a chance to check the description box and shoot me an email? Christine E. Okay.
Julie says 4 weeks.
Nice. That's awesome. Okay.
Any other interest in these?
ABC are still available? Okay.
Looks like it.
All right. Let's see. Those. Oh, here we go. I didn't know there were any of these last week either because they were in that box that I didn't realize was still there. These are our favorite lighted reverse tweezers. If you don't have any of these are the most amazing tweezers in the world. They have a light in there. You just push that little button to turn the light on, and the light shines right down to what you're trying to pick up. They are metal, but they have these little silicone handles. So if you are holding something like a sentiment that you are heat embossing, you can hold it like that, and the heat embossing tool makes everything hot. The metal might get hot. Your fingers aren't going to get hot because they're on silicone. The amazing part about these is you push them together to spread it open. There you can see that. And then you pick up what you want to pick up, and then you can let go, and it will come together and hold it together. So if you need to pick something up and hold it for a while, you don't have to hang on to it and keep, squeezing it while you're doing something else. My problem is while I do something else, my brain forgets to keep squeezing and my hand relaxes and then I drop it. So little tiny jewels or little tiny sentiments or sequins or whatever it is, pieces of paper, I use it all the time to set something down, to put a little bit of glue on the back and then set it where I want it and not get my fingers on, because my fingers then get glued to it and that little teeny tiny thing won't stay where it's supposed to. So this is perfect just for setting it right where I want it. I only have 4 of those. Usually when I get those, I get them in masses because we all love them and we all have multiples of them. $7 a piece. I only have 4 of them. And yeah, I haven't gotten them for a while. So that's all that's left. So put that one right there. Then we have one, two, three, four, 5. There's 5 of them. There's 5 tweezers, Glennis.
Okay.
One of them got buried under something else. Okay, then we have the Washi Spool Keychain. Washi Spool Keychain retails for $10, so we're selling it for $5. And this has a spool. It's a plastic spool that you could wind. The idea is if you're a journaler or a planner keeper, a planner girl, you know, most of my friends that keep planners, they work on their planners everywhere they are. If they're sitting in the doctor's office or sitting somewhere, they have meetups to do planners and sit down and work on their week or their month. And so they take different washis and they wind them around things and carry them with them. They trade washis, but they know they just need part of washi to do this or that or the other. So the idea is that you could take however many different washis you can fit on here and you wind them around the spool to take with you. And it's all on the keychain. It's got a leather tassel. That's really nice. It is real leather. And this is one of those flannel pouches that is sewn. If you haven't seen the flannel pouches, this is not the same flannel we get at the craft store that you can kind of tear apart. This is really nice, thick, heavy duty. They make purses out of this kind of flannel. And it has a good solid snap on it. So that one is $5, and it looks like I only have 2 left of that one.
Okay.
And next to that, we'll put the snap pocket. The snap pocket also retails for $10, and so we'll sell it for $5. Also made out of that flannel, good quality sewn flannel, nice snap. And pull this one out because I wanted to show you, because most of the packaging was destroyed on most of these. Like, it never stays down. But that's okay. I left them in where they were. But this way you can see. The cool thing about this, it's got the leather tassel as well, which you could take off and put on your keychain if you wanted. But you can attach this to your journal or to your planner. You can keep pencils or pens in there, or ruler, things that you like to use with your planner or your journal. There's an outside pocket also. And this is what I love. On the back, there's a clip, like a paper clip, but better. Nice big thick clip that you can clip over any part of your journal that you want to carry with you. So that is the snap pocket. If I can make that stay down so you can at least see it. Snap pocket, 10, so that one's 5. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 of those.
Amanda would like to know the size of it.
Oh, sure. Length and width. Let's see. It probably says it on here, so I don't need to. Let's see. Clip to any size journal. Fits up to 5 pens, pencils. It doesn't say, so let me measure it. Okay. It is 3 inches wide. And I'm going to take this one that's open so I can see the end of it to get a correct length. It is 8 inches, no, not quite, 7 3/4 inches long. 7 3/4 long. Okay. What did I say? 1, 2, 3. I thought I said 4.
You said 4.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yep. Okay, so there's 4. There's 4 of that one. And let's see, we can find a D. Surely we can find a D. What else is in here? Oh, I can't remember if we sold out of these last week, but there was a couple more in this other box. So I'll pull them out just in case we did, because I don't remember. So I don't remember if anybody didn't get one that wanted one. These are the EK Tools Embossing Styluses. There's 3 of them. And there's the large ball head on this one. And they go down in size. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They go down in size to literally practically nothing. Tiny little ball head. So if you need to emboss those, the metal stencils, you know, those brass stencils, I've had some of, and I've got a whole bunch more that I picked up at a estate sale. I'm really excited to go through those. But that little tiny one will go right inside that. Really cool. And those are made to emboss with in that way. But then you can also use them as they're intended to be embossers, but you can also use them as stencils. But the sixth end is a sharp point, like an awl or pokey tool. So you get all three, 5 different sizes for embossing or scoring or all the other things we do with them, and then 1 sharp point. They retail for, is that the one? Yeah, they retail for $16, so we're going to do them for $8. That's what we did them for last week, so we're keeping them at $8. Obviously, that's half price. And so I know I've got 3 right here, and there might be a couple left from last week. I'm not sure. So we'll go ahead with those.
Okay, those are in.
7. Okay.
Tina will take an A and a C.
Thank you, Tina. These tweezers are amazing. I love them. My favorites.
Amanda F will take a C.
Thank you, Amanda.
Candy will take an A.
Thank you, Candy.
Wendy B will take a C.
Thank you, Wendy.
Bonnie M will take an A.
Thank you, Bonnie.
JJ will take an A.
Thank you, JJ. So there's only
And
one
Lena
A.
will take an A. That should be
Lena?
all. Those should be sold out.
Gets an A. A is sold out. Lena got the last one.
There's some of everything else left.
Okay, let me just get those moved into their 3, 4, 5. Okay, perfect. Okay, and let's see. Nobody on the washi spool, right? The snap pocket. I said there was 4, so we've got 3. So there's 1 snap pocket available, and there's 3 embossing styluses. So okay, so let me grab these 3. 1, 2, 3. And no interest in the washi spool or the embossing stylus, correct?
No.
Okay. That's all right. Okay. Oh, let's do these. Okay, this is going to be an ABC. They're kind of big, but I am going to bring them up together because if it's something you're interested in, I want you to be able to see all 3 before you decide what you're going to do. These are 3 tool storage containers. Actually, it's only an A and a B because these 2 are the same one. I forgot that they were the same. Cool. That gives a little more room. I forgot the 2 of them were the same style. I was thinking one was smaller than the other, and it's not. They're the same style. All right. So these are from Everything Mary. Some of you have probably seen the Everything Mary line. They make great totes and carrying cases and tool storage and things like that. And as the picture, these actually are the black and white polka dot with the pink trim. Okay, this folds down or smashes down to nothing there for storage. So for shipping, it'll be super easy. I'll put that into a bag, make sure it's protected, and send it out. But when you open it up, look how much it holds. This is so really cool. It's always awkward to do this under the camera. Okay, both of the sides are the same. So on the outside, you have 2 pockets. They are gusseted pockets, so they always hold more. When flat, they're not really flat because they are gusseted. And then you've got this inside pocket here. They have nice square bottoms. I love when the bottoms are square, so the bottom is not smaller than the top when you try to put things in. I hate that. So this is square all the way down. And it has a tall center with the handle. The tall center is nice because if you want to put tall tools in, there's a wall for them to be against here and not just possibly flop over or get caught on things because your whole thing is only this high. So it goes nice and tall. And I can give you the dimensions on that in a minute. In the center, between the handle, underneath the handle, is a whole nother section. That's this section right here. That is also nice and big and square. The whole thing is square sections. So it's straight up and down as far as putting things in. And then you've got another section on the other side that's exactly the same, and 2 more pockets on the side that are exactly the same. So you've got the nice handle up here. And then I know it's hard to see with the camera because it's so big, getting so close. Is that a good enough visual? And then just tuck your pockets in for storage or travel. Travel is probably full of stuff, but you might have a better way for things to travel. But when you get where you're going to the crop, you want to pull this out and be able to set it next to you and have all the things standing up in it so that you don't have to dig them out of something. Okay, so that is A. And B, well, I'm going to move it completely over because this is big too. B is same black and white polka dot with the pink trim, different style altogether. The outside of this one has 3 large gusseted pockets. This one also opens square. Here's the bottom. So if you want to stand things in, they're going to be, there we go. There's right down. It's the same from top to bottom. There are stretchy, and this is good quality elastic here. They are not stretched out and hanging down, which is awesome. Sometimes even when you get them brand new, they're already that way because people have stuck their fingers in them or who knows what. Sometimes it's just cheap elastic. This is good quality elastic. So you could stick some tools in there that you don't want just floating around the bottom. And the other side has the same 3 pockets, 3 gusseted pockets on the outside. So this one only has 2 compartments instead of 3, but they are larger compartments. So for comparison, again, it will smash flat. These both retail for $25. 25, yeah, 25, 24.99 on both of them is what they retail for. I hate to do it, but we're going to sell them for $12.50. But let me show you size-wise before you put them in and see if you have any questions about them before they're in. So this is the larger one. You can see in the size. The smaller one is not as long. So it's almost a whole pocket shorter. This one has 2 pockets. This one has the 3rd pocket. Well, it is literally a 3rd pocket shorter because the binding on this one, comes over there, but that's the 3rd pocket. And instead of the 3rd pocket, it has a 3rd compartment because they're smaller compartments. Where this one has 2, that one has 3. Does that make sense? Anybody have any questions about them before she puts them in? Let me give you dimensions on this. The large one, and the large one, which will be B, I actually have 2 of. Yay! I actually have 2 of. So I have 1A and 2 Bs, and let's see, B is 12 inches wide by 10 inches tall. And anybody care how wide it opens up to? Or does it matter? So it's 12 by 10, and it opens up to 6 inches. 6 inches thick, and then the gusseted pockets on the outside are in addition to that one. Any other questions before she puts it in? So Glennis, there is 1A, there is 2 Bs. They all retail for $24.99, so we're going to do them all for $12.50.
They're in.
If there's no more questions on them. This is 12 inches long, but I think it's going to be just shy of holding 12 by 12. I can try one. I've got, we all know there's plenty of paper around here, right?
They are all sold.
They are all sold. Okay, I'm just going to see if a 12 by 12 will fit into it. No, you'd end up probably raggeting just the very edge of your 12-inch paper on one side. I wouldn't want to do that. So, okay. Let me.
B is going to Candy.
All right.
And Cheryl G.
Candy and Cheryl G. Okay, and that is B.
Sandy Foster's taking A.
Awesome. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you, Sandy. A tote is Sandy. Okay. So that one is going in there. Just stick that in your pocket. We'll stick that in this pocket. And we'll stick it right inside the other one. And that one too. Yeah, those are awesome little totes. Okay. I've got 3 cool stamps here. We'll do an A, B, and C. They're not stamps. I'm sorry. They're punches. They're punches. We'll do an A, B, and C punch. These are Stampin' Up Punches. A and B are both tags. You can see that A is a little bit smaller, so B is a little bit larger. That makes any difference to you to see the bottoms? So we'll call this one small tag punch. We'll call this one the large tag punch, just so we can tell the difference. And this one will be the butterfly. It's a Stampin' Up butterfly. So the Stampin' Up tags, it's not really a small tag. It's more of a medium tag. But, you know, as long as we know this was a large one and this is smaller, medium, I don't know. These are... They retail for $18, so half would be $9. We're going to sell them for $8, Glennis. I only have 1 of each, but we'll do them for $8 a piece.
Okay, those are going in. JJ will take the butterfly.
Thank you, JJ. I can't remember if we had any butterflies left from last week. It was an EK success. Any interest in the tags?
Not at this point.
Okay, perfect. Then we'll move those over here. This one will go in here. All right. Okay. Oh, I am. Gosh. I'm not sure how to do this one. I'm going to show you guys, and you maybe tell me, do you want a flat price or do you want an auction? This is a Cricut Cuddle Bug. And this is the original box. It's a die cutter and embosser. Everybody probably knows that. It's a hand one. It's not electric. The first embosser die cutter I got was Cuddle Bug. I still have it. It's still the one I use the most. Love it. Easy to use. So that's the original box that it came in. I picked it up at an estate sale, but I questioned whether she had ever even used it. And I'll show you why. Now mine doesn't have this cool handle on it. I love this handle. That's pretty awesome. This doesn't seem to have a single scratch anywhere on it. It looks brand new. I mean, it's got my fingerprints because I've been all over it, turning it all over, looking at it everywhere, trying to find something. It does not have a single scratch on it. And, okay, so here's the user manual. And the plates are all brand new. So I question whether she ever even used it. But there's an ABC plate. They're all brand new. So you've got all the spacer and then the cutting pad and the thin die adapter. C is just a little thicker than B. So for thin dies, you want to use that one. For standard dies, you use B. And A is your spacer. Put everything on. So you've got everything that you need to go there. I've got lots of dies if you don't have any, but most of you already have some. And this is where I'm kind of torn. Do you want an auction or do you want a flat price? What are you guys thinking? Or maybe we should start with, is anybody interested in the Cuddle Bug, whether for yourself or for a gift for Christmas for someone you know that's starting crafting, or someone you want to help get started? Maybe you don't want them to use some of your other machines, or you want them to have your own. Let's see, what are we saying here? What about the plates? Yeah, then see, I question whether it's ever been used, because these plates are brand new and this is still in plastic. So, and you don't leave it in plastic if you use it. And I can't find a single scratch on it anywhere. So they obviously took it out of the packaging that it came in and then set this back in the original box, because I got this in the box, but it didn't have styrofoam packing around it. So depending on who gets it, if you want that box, fine. I can probably break that box down and send you the box, but I would probably take this and bubble wrap this really well and put this into a square flat rate box to make sure it's protected to send it to you. So it's not going to take any special packaging, but it would be a square flat rate, not the tall, thin ones, because they get thrown around and banged up. If it's only that wide, then both sides are going to get hit when it gets thrown around. If I put it in a square one, I can protect it top and bottom because it's at least 6 inches deep, and make sure that it's not going to get smacked on. So what do you guys think? Auction or flat price?
No one is saying anything.
Okay, so let me back up then. Is anybody even interested in it at any price?
Well, Margie would like the plates.
Yeah, believe me, I thought about keeping the plates myself, but I'm then like, well, I wouldn't want to get a Cuddle Bug without plates. So I got to keep them with the Cuddle Bug. But yeah, I'm with you, Margie. I hear you. Always thought Sizzix made the Cuddle Bug.
Kim
Yeah.
C may be interested.
Cricut makes the Cuddle Bug. They retail
Depending
like
on the price.
$100. I got mine on sale for like $69.99 when they retailed for $100. So yeah, I remember paying $69.99 for mine and thinking that I had a really great price. So less than that. I'm thinking less than that. But I also have to cover what I paid for it. Love my Cuddle Bug. Yeah, I do too. I still kind of always go. I still kind of always go to my Cuddle Bug, and I have several different ones.
I have the Vagabond. I wouldn't be without it.
Oh yeah, that's the electric one, right?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't have that one. But
well, two people are interested, depending on the price.
Okay, so depending on the price, Judy's interested. Gave hers to Bonnie. Who else? Margalo, maybe.
Tina and Margalo.
Okay.
And Kim.
Price, because you got shipping. Yeah. So I would wrap this in bubble wrap and I would put it into the flat rate box, and then I would hold it or put it with whatever else you got tonight, or tomorrow, because it's certainly not going to take up the whole box by itself. In fact, if there is any linens or lace tomorrow, that would be great because that will help wrap it and protect it. I could use that rather than more bubble wrap. But yeah, I'm really doing my best to try to pack things in for you, because USPS is killing us all. We all spend a lot on shipping, and I totally understand that. I wish I had some control over it. I don't. But all I can do is make sure that I do my very best to get you the very most of your shipping dollars. So, but it does not need to go in a box by itself. It certainly can fit with a bunch of other things. So if you've got a box that's going to be coming anyway, you might have a medium flat rate, and then it would need to be upgraded to a large flat rate, which means like $6 more. So you're essentially paying $6 for the shipping. I'm assuming that probably the price that you would pay for this with the shipping, with that extra $6 shipping, is still going to be less than you'd be able to get it for going out to buy it in the market. So, but yeah, totally depends on the price. So there's several people interested depending on the price. Those of you who are interested, are you interested in an auction? Yeah, I found some on eBay, $109, $119. Found all kinds of great prices. $80. Everything's getting more expensive and harder to get. Yes, that is true. Okay.
JJ says flat rate.
All right. I'm always willing to step out and do something a little odd. So let's try a reverse auction. A reverse auction where you just throw out in chat what you are willing to pay for it. And if we hit an auction price that I could accept, I'll say you got it. How's that?
Looks like a blind auction.
Yeah, I guess. Well, except everybody else can see yours. So somebody says 35 and somebody else might say, well, I'd pay 40 for it. And they jump in with that. And we'll give time for somebody else to do that because I don't know what anybody's delay is. Yeah, this is the first one I ever had, like I said, and I still go back to this one the most. It still works just as great as it did the day I got it.
Amanda says an auction.
Offer up. What's offer up? Oh, that's auction. Okay,
that's
sorry. That's auction. In Utah, we can say auction because anybody can hold an auction in Utah. So that's why I always say auction. Everything eBay gets more. I know. eBay's ridiculous. Yeah, it is ridiculous. That's the only one you have. Yeah, I have a couple others that I've picked up here and there, and this is the one I still go back to. Okay. We can put it in as an auction. Then I need to start it at the absolute minimum I could accept, right?
Mm-hmm.
In case there's only one person interested. All right. So let's put it in as an auction, Cuddle Bug auction, and let me think how much I have into it. All right, start it at $38.
Wow.
I know. I wouldn't be really happy at that, but that's the absolute minimum that I could let it go for.
Okay, it's now in.
How much do the plates cost? Maybe I should have checked out that, because if I go buy new plates, if it's going to cost me $38 to buy plates. Judy, just put your JJ, put your Put your $40 in again, so it's after Glennis's go. There you go. You were already on top of it. Here's where we need the music. Everybody sing. Glennis and Candy sing. They're both laughing at me like, right.
We need the Jeopardy thinking music.
Glennis, I was just going to do that, and I thought, oh, they're probably so sick and tired of that. I hate when they do that because it throws me off. My brain's focusing on the music, and I can't think. Bum 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 bum. But I'm not going to catch you off in 30 seconds. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. I can do as many keychains as we need. Key changes as we need. We'll keep key changing all the way up the scale.
I'm thinking of putting last call in.
No interest other than JJ?
That's right.
You guys are really going to let JJ take it for $40? She's back there going, yes, put last call, quick. Seriously? $40? You're going to let her take that?
It sounds like a lot of people already have one.
Yeah, I know a lot of them do. Those who don't, that's a great deal. If I didn't have one, I'd have already been keeping it. Okay. I just remembered a couple more things that were over here that I came to grab while we're doing that. All right, go ahead and put a last call, and let's give them 60 seconds after the last call, just in case somebody's got
last call is in.
A lag. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thought there was one more. Where did it go? Okay. Blue, bronze, teal.
10 seconds.
Pink. Blue, teal, pink, bronze.
Stop.
What am I missing?
JJ gets it for $40. It's a great
nice,
deal,
JJ.
Congratulations.
That was a nice score. Actually, that was a really nice score for $40. But congratulations, that's cool.
And Dawn says that you can use any of the Sissic plates in the Cuddle Bug.
Yes. Oh, I've never purchased any particular brand of. Well, the plates, yeah, you can use any plates. If it's not thick enough, you just put a piece of cardstock or chipboard, and if it's not thick enough, just fold over your cardstock. We just shim it with all kinds of whatever. But as far as the dies, this is 6 inches wide, so it holds nearly everybody's everything. I've run every different kind of embossing folder and die through mine. Does great with all of them. Okay, so I'm going to get the next thing up here, and then I'm going to put that back in the box and mark that for JJ.
I'm really spoiled with my electric one. I wouldn't.
Yeah, I know. I'm kind of with Lucy. I like that it does not require electricity, but
my hands, I can't crank it with my hands.
Yeah, it sure would be nice sometimes, huh? To not have to crank it. All right, so that one's there, and those. Okay. Look at these cute little buttons. There's teeny tiny little buttons in there. It's a whole pack of buttons, and there's all sizes from teeny tiny that are buried. Let's see. Get that glare off of them.
Little tiny one at the bottom there.
Yeah, can you see that? How teeny tiny that is? I know there's a pretty bad glare on the cellophane, but there's teeny tiny all the way up to this. These here you see are the biggest. They are a dark maroon color. They're berry. They call them berry, and there's 50 of them in there. All sorts of things. That's cool. Like those teeny tiny ones. But you know, they don't have to stay berry colored. That's why I never care about the color of buttons when they're like this, and I'm going to use them for embellishments, because you can color them with alcohol markers. You could color them with paint. You can decoupage on them. Teeny tiny ones, a little hard to do that. But alcohol ink, just put 1 drop of alcohol ink on, use a glass plate or porcelain plate or acrylic or something, and then take your a small brush and just touch the alcohol ink with it and put just a tiny bit on it. You can completely transform them to anything you want. A quicker, even faster, easier way is to just take a tiny bit of like Nouveau Mousse or Finnabar wax or any of those, and you can change the color of any of your buttons. But I got them because I thought those teeny tiny, there's one right there, teeny tinies were so cute, and I don't often find teeny tiny buttons. So they are $1 a pack. If you want more than one, put it on there, but I will make sure I can fill everybody who wants one with 1 pack and then go to multiples after that. I'll have to find out how many I have. I'm pretty sure I have like 30. I'll say that. I'm pretty sure I have at least 30, at least. And then B is going to be a pack of metallic markers. Some of you have seen these before. I'm not going to write with these because I already have 3 sets on my desk that are open that I've written with. These are amazing for writing on black paper. They work well on white paper or colored paper or glass or acrylic or anything, any kind of paper or whatever it is. But I love them on black paper. The metallic shows up so amazing and has the coolest look. There's a rose gold, there's a blue, there's a bronze, and there's a teal. And so you get 1 of each, $4 for the set of 4. And I should have plenty of those as well. Again, if you want multiple sets, put them in there, but I'll make sure that everybody gets 1 before doing multiples. But I'm pretty sure with how many people are here that I've got enough to cover them. I got all I could of those because they're amazing. And we're just going to do an A and a B on that one.
Okay, so those are in. Okay, Tina will take an A.
Thank you, Tina.
Margalo will take an A.
Thank you, Margalo.
Dawn will take an A.
Thank you, Dawn. Anybody have any of those coloring books that have the black pages? Have you ever seen those? First time I saw those, I thought, what in the world? How are you supposed to color on a black page? Then I realized metallic markers. They are so cool. Okay. Plenty more of these then, if anybody else is.
Oh, I say they are available.
Okay. And the markers available.
Yeah.
Set those over there. Okay. This is... it is vintage. It is also vintage look. Like it was vintage look when it came out, but now because of its age, it's vintage. I kind of don't want to take it out because I want to leave a package for somebody. You guys tell me, do I need to take it out? It is a Victorian Rose 10-piece mini tea set. Look how pretty that is. Miniature tea set.
Sold.
This whole, what?
Sold. I've been looking for one for my granddaughter for Christmas.
Have you really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. There it is. It includes a covered teapot, a covered sugar, a creamer, 2 cups with saucers, and the serving platter. And that all
Wow.
fits in this box. So you know that the serving platter is just this big. So cute. Yeah,
Oh,
that might be, no, that's got to be a little bit bigger. I would say that little teapot's probably this big, maybe the size of
oh
my whole
gosh,
hand.
that's perfect.
Good night, Gigi.
Good night, Gigi. Falling asleep.
Night,
Tomorrow's your
Gigi.
birthday. You better go get some sleep. Vintage before vintage was cool. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Bonnie has 3 sets that her granddaughter plays with. That's awesome. Okay. Well, let me ask you this. Is there anybody else that's interested in it besides Glynis? It is not a tool. You're right, Tina. It is not a tool. We are almost at the end of the night, and we are, well, it can be a tool. We're at the end of the tools that I intended um, to have out. So I thought I would pull this out, and then I would like to do a couple of giveaways. And then we'll end. And we might be a few minutes early, but that's okay because we got tomorrow night too together. So if there's nobody else interested besides Glennis, is there anyone else interested? Margie had one as a kid. Yep. I think they're adorable. It's a tool that you use to have a tea party. That's right. It is. This is a tool that you use to bond with your granddaughter, right? It always helps to have tools to bond with your grandkids. Yeah, I thought this was just precious. So I figured somebody would like it. If I had a granddaughter, I'd be keeping it, Glennis. But I'd be willing to give it to you for $10.
Well, she just entered kindergarten, so she's perfect age for it.
Oh, cool. Glennis, how's $10?
That's wonderful. Thank you.
You are so welcome. Yeah, it is precious. And I think $10 is perfect for her to get a chance to.
Yeah, and I've been looking for one, and this one has even more pieces than the ones I've looked at.
Oh, cool. And they're probably more expensive, huh? I was
This is-
excited when I saw it because I
Oh,
thought
thank
it
you,
was,
thank you,
I
thank
thought it
you.
was really precious. Christmas gift for her?
Yep. For Christmas.
Awesome. Congratulations, Glennis. It's a deal. See, everybody says deal for Glennis. All right, guys, let's give away a couple of prizes. I want to give away a couple of nice tools. So let's give them away to anybody who had an order of any kind, of any amount tonight. The first one we'll do is a mini stapler. Comes with some mini staples, teeny tinies. So how many people? We've got 26 people. Let's go 1 to 35. Glennis can put it in there. Make sure she doesn't get her water for her tea from the toilet. Somehow, I think that Margie's saying that from experience. What do you think, Glennis?
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Does that not sound like something that she's warning against from experience?
Oh. Tina, could you put yours in again, please?
1 to 35. Put in a number. Let's get our random number generator. Not Randy.
Margie is denying any knowledge.
Yeah, at this age, you cannot remember, right? I don't blame you, Margie. I don't blame you.
Christine E., would you put another number in, please?
It's from a joke she read. Christine, I'm going to go check my email. Make sure I got, yep, I got it. Thank you. Thank you, Leanie. Hey, Leanie, did you happen to check your email to see if you got the email from Square? I can go in and double check that too. If not, they'll both be in there. We'll wait till after tomorrow night, and then so Saturday. So probably.
Thank you, Cheryl.
Possibly Saturday afternoon, more likely Sunday. You'll have these invoices on Sunday. We don't want to work Candy to death.
Sure we do.
Only half death, right?
She
Oh,
said she
my,
didn't get it.
did not. Okay. All right, hang on a second here. I really thought it went in, but
Cheryl, do you
could
want to
be
go back to your
wrong.
original number? 5 is taken.
Let's see. Not that one. We need square. Here we go. Okay, Leanie, it is in there. So if it's not in your email, it was sent yesterday. Could you possibly check? I'm going to go double check your email address and make sure I didn't type it in wrong because that is always a possibility. Could you, after we're done tonight, you want to check spam? Let's see.
Okay, I'm going to put a stop in.
Lainey, that's not the email that Dawn sent me. Oh, because I'm not sending it through PayPal. It's going through Square.
Yes, Cheryl, it just said you both deleted, so, and she put in another one first, so you're good with it.
Lainey,
Here's
I'll
my
resend it. I'll resend it and send it to the email
stop is in.
that you just sent me tonight, okay? Because that's not the same email that I had for you. So I will resend it. Not a problem. I can do that tonight, actually.
Oh, she said it's Sunday's okay. Like to put
Well,
them together.
they're gonna come. They're gonna be separate anyway. So I'll go ahead and resend last week's tonight as soon as we're done. So you'll have that. It's a small one. Oh, you know what? No, that's okay. Because I was just going to send it out and I had calculated shipping on it. I will hold the order though. I'll put it with this week's and then just only put the difference in shipping for whatever it needs so that you won't have to meet a minimum shipping for the post office both weeks. Because if it's just a small box or a bag, that will be easier. That might be confusing, but trust me, I'm getting really good at working on the best shipping. If you don't mind me holding it a week, if you need me to ship things out right away, let me know right away. Otherwise, I'm not going to ship boxes out until they are full. Sometimes people need something right away, but if not, I'm holding them because, it's just getting expensive to ship it. So I'm trying to get you the most for your money there. Okay, how are we on?
I put my stop in.
Okay, 1 to 35, generate. It picked 27. Did anybody get 27?
The closest it looks like is Candy with 24.
All right, hang on. Nobody had 27 on the dot.
We had 28.
Oh, well, that's going over. The closest without going over. Closest without going over. I'm going to pull out two things. I was going to pull out something else and then give whoever won this one first shot at it and to choose, and then whoever wins the next one. Whoever wins the next one can have the other one. So, okay, so we'll have a stamp set and the tiny stapler. I think Candy might have a tiny stapler anyway. This is a Fisker's stamp set. It says, with love, happily ever after, true joy.
I'll take the stamp set.
Peacock. Yeah, these two are parentheses. Dream big forever, peacock feather. You are in my heart, and a nice.
I have like 3 mini staplers. I don't need
Do you
another one. I was gonna pass it.
Yeah, I was gonna say she's rolling her eyes, going, "No, Marianne, I don't need another stapler." Okay, Candy gets this one. Candy, and that is the giveaway. Okay, let's do it again. 1 to 35. Let's do it again. See how quickly we can do it again.
Is it for everybody?
Pick for anybody who had an order of any amount.
Okay, that's in.
Candy.
Yes, ma'am.
Squirrel moment. How difficult would it be to put Leanie's last week's on with this week? Would it mess up last week's?
No, I'll just
Dawn,
copy it over.
could you redo your number, please?
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, I'll
So
combine.
that,
You want to combine the two?
yeah, or you
Okay.
can have the two separate invoices with one combined total if it's easier.
I think she
Either
just had
way.
a small order, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it was small
It'd be
last
just
week.
easier to put in one. I'll just copy it to
Okay,
one.
because that'll help us with shipping for her, and it'll make
Okay,
it
will
easier
do.
on her getting one invoice in her email. Okay, perfect. Thank you. Yeah, Leanie, then I will not resend you last week's. I will wait until Sunday and do both of them together, and so we can. Yeah, it'll be easier that way, all the way around, easier to understand, easier to um, pack, and know that we've got the lowest shipping. Okay, let me know when you think everybody's in, and you put in your stop. And hmm,
Okay, my stop is in.
I know what I'm going to do because somebody might have one and not the other. I'll pull these two up, and this person can have their choice. Okay, 1 to 35, and it chose 12. Anybody pick 12?
The closest, I think, is 6 for Sandy Foster.
Wow,
Everyone
that's
went
kind of.
into the 30s.
Oh, everybody went high. Yeah, you try to guess where random is going, and you never know. Sandy,
Yeah.
congratulations! That's awesome. No problem, Leanie. Sandy, would you like, JJ, are you okay waiting till Sunday? It's hard to pull out one. And so after tomorrow's sale, then Candy can process all the invoices, and then I can pull yours and send yours out first. So if she happens to have them done on Saturday, I can even get it to you on Saturday. But it's a lot of work for me to ask her to try to pull one out, and I would rather just um, not do that, if that's okay. But as soon as she does have them processed,
She
I
said
will pull out
yes.
yours and send them first. Thank you, JJ. I appreciate that. Sandy, would you like the cleanup roller or the teeny tiny mini stapler? Play the shell game. Do 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 do
The
do
roller,
do.
please.
The roller. Wow, you saw that before I did. I don't even see it on there. Awesome. You got it, Sandy. This one is going to Sandy. Sandra Lou, as Debbie would say. And that one is the giveaway. Okay. All right. Put that one over here. We'll go ahead and give this one away anyway. So if you had an order tonight, and if you're interested in winning the mini stapler, then participate in this next one. 1 to 35. Generator's ready to go. So as quickly as we can get them in. You are so welcome, Sandy. Thank you.
Okay, that's in.
So tomorrow night is lace. Some of you weren't here when we had those really cool lace sample sheets. I've got another bin of those. It's a smaller bin, but I've got some of those. And then I've got a couple bins that are coming out of doilies, and there might be some embroidery in there, linens, like some crochet stuff, all that kind of stuff. So that will be tomorrow night. And then Friday night, Saturday Night Live, we are altering puzzle pieces. So gather up puzzle pieces of any size. You can make some if you don't have them. Doesn't matter what size they are. I'm going to bring out some from like 4 inches all the way down to 1 inch, because there are, lots of things you can do with every different size. So grab some
My stop is in.
puzzle pieces. Tomorrow, Candy will be putting a file that is a printable for you in the group under the files that you can print out. If you don't have any large puzzle pieces and you would like one, then This is just a black outline of one. It's a 4x6. So you can print that out, and you could print it out on a heavy cardstock if you wanted, or you can just print it out on regular paper. It's probably what I would do. And then you can cut it out, and then you can decoupage it or just glue it right onto some heavy cardstock or chipboard, and you cut out some chipboard with some scissors. Doesn't even have to be perfect, because you can sand the edges if you want to with a sander or a nail file. There's just lots of ways to do that. So, but that gives you a 4x6 if you want to alter a large one and you've never had a large one to alter. There's a printable for you tomorrow. I'm excited. This is going to be fun. All right, stop is in 1 through 35. Whoop! Wow, it went down 6. It chose 6. Anybody pick 6? That's what Sandy had last time, was 6.
Dawn has 1.
Wow, way to go, Dawn. She took the margin number. Cool. Dawn, you get the tiny stapler. Dawn, and that was a giveaway. Congratulations, Dawn. Awesome. Okay. Thank you for being here. We really appreciate it. Thanks for hanging out with us. And thanks for letting me show Candy's amazing creations here. I'm just completely in awe. I will put one in tomorrow and one in next week. I don't know which one. I'm going to, tomorrow morning when I get some good daylight, I'm going to take some pictures so that I get some good natural light pictures. And we'll put one of them in there as an auction, and we'll go from there. Then we'll put the other one in. Guys, let's show Candy what a great job she really did with these. I think that this was a huge contribution that she made, because she could surely just put these in Etsy and sell them for $60 easily. So, of course, I remember you usually pick one. Oh, Marshmallow. Thank you for being here. This was a lot of fun. I always have fun hanging out with you guys. No matter how the day is, it always ends great. Oh, I have one more thing to tell you. This afternoon, right before we started, the UPS truck came down my road, and he backed the truck up right to my driveway and dropped 9 boxes of Stamperia. I know. Surprise! Some fun things in there. I ordered some things we've never had before, a couple things by request of a couple people. So kind of excited. I obviously won't have it unpacked for tomorrow, and we've already got tomorrow.
Thank God, my hubby would kill me.
When is he leaving, Candy? When is he leaving? Yeah, we'll probably get into Stamperia next week, because there's some things that I'm anxious to try and to show you. So no, I can't take it. Yeah. So, and I'm working on that order from 13 Arts. If you haven't seen their paper, oh, some gorgeous paper too. They just having an issue with their website, and even though I have it translating to English, only half of it translates to English. The other half is still Polish. So I spent a couple hours last night in the middle of the night on Google translating Polish words to make sure that I didn't click on the wrong thing on the website. I didn't know what these buttons meant, because they're all in Polish. So fun. But as soon as I can they can get that figured out, then I'll have that order too, and we'll have something new and fun to look at. So yeah, guys, have a great night. Thanks for hanging out with us. We'll see you tomorrow night, and pull your puzzle pieces together for Saturday night, because that'll be fun. Love y'all. We'll see you on. Don't forget to go check out the page for the auction, but don't forget in the group to post the things that you're making. We love to see your makes and your creations and how different they all are from each other. So really like to see those in the group. It was